Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you are. Why do people self sabotage healthy relationships? Is it fear of loss, fear of abandonment, fear of hurt? Or could it be maybe their comfort level has been intruded and so therefore they need to get back to being comfortable and push a person away? Well, we're going to look at in different aspects, either the sabotager or the sabotagee, on how that could possibly happen, or how maybe in a way we could look at different ways on how to interact to make sure that we can process and deal with all of that stuff. So stay tuned. There goes a sight, there goes a sight. Now there goes a sight from my soul. There goes a sight from my soul. When it comes to building a relationship, that's one of the hardest things to do because you have to communicate and you have to compromise. Those two things are the essence and elements of your relationship. In the beginning, everything is very, very smooth, it's sweet, it's gentle, but it's very, very surface, right? Nothing really in depth because you don't know the person. You guys, you don't know each other. So all you're doing is just, observing, paying attention, communicating, of course, seeing what you like and you don't like. And what we naturally do as people is we observe to find things that we don't like. That's just a natural thing. So even though we can experience so many good things, we always look at the things that we don't like. For example, I'm a snorer, right? So because I snore, it's not that sweet, beautiful snoring. I'm talking about it'll wake you up and make you look at me type snoring like, what is about to happen? You like, whoa. It makes you look sideways like, oh, are you breathing? Are you okay? And I'm just being real with myself, right? So if that's one factor that you will look at because of that, hey, that's a legitimate reason, right? To be like, I don't know about that, right? Okay. Number two, showers. There's a time frame where you want to take a shower with the person. So like, let's say I want to take a shower with the person. I want to take a shower with you, let's just say. So if I'm taking a shower with you, that's the way in how you wash yourself when you're taking your own shower. So if I'm going to jump into your space and take a shower, and let's say I want to wash you, so I'm going to, because I'm being the gentleman, so I'm going to wash you. But the washing, is that the actual pressure that you use on yourself? Are you a little bit more rugged with it, when you're washing yourself? But me, because I don't want to hurt you, I'm all a little bit more gentle as I wash. So therefore you're not getting the full effect of how you take showers, but you sacrifice because we're just enjoying each other, getting to know each other, right? And you just let that go and let that slide. So let's say a whole week goes and you're not able to really wash yourself the way you would like to wash yourself, right? Or let's say a week goes by and you've been dealing with some thunderous noise, of snoring, so you're not able to handle it. What do? A part of you is ready to just be like, I need a break from this. But how do you communicate that, right? How do you communicate and say, hey, partner, I need a break. Your snoring has been a little bit much. And, you mind sleeping in the spare room? I like you. Don't doubt I like you, but can you sleep in the spare room? Or I just want to take a shower myself today. I just want to just take my own shower, The shower part could be debatable, but I'm just saying figure of speech. But most of the time we don't want to say anything up front because we're not quite sure how the reaction is going to be from the other person. So we just let it be, let it slide. But once you get fed up to hear of what you've observed naturally, it's like, oh, you know what? You sabotage it, you just walk away. Even though there's so many great things about the person, you cut it and you walk away. That's a real thing. Is it bad? Not necessarily. So you can't look at it as a bad thing, but it's a real thing because number one, again, communication is everything and compromise is another thing. If you're the sabotagee, you've been sabotaged, what do you do? If the person is like whatever, no, then fine, so be it, walk away. But let's say the person is decent, someone that you can actually grow old with, right? Someone that you like, what, there's value in this person. your words, your energy is everything through the process. So let's say a week goes by, you don't hear from the person. A month goes by, you don't hear from the person. Do you just completely just be like, you know what, forget this and walk away? A part of you can do so, but as long as you tame your energy towards that person, because they might, number one, need space just to recoup, rebuild. So it's important that if you reach out once or twice and there's no response, let it be. Just let it be. But still have the good energy and attitude within yourself. Number two, if the person reaches out, it's not the time for you to shower them with questions. Well, why did you do this? Why did you do that? Or you don't want to be like, well, you could have talked to me. We always do that. We always say, well, you could have talked to me. You could have told me. Not really. It's easier said than done, but not really. But you have to understand, if the person actually reaches out to you and says, hey, look, can I talk to you? And they explain to you, number one, they're being vulnerable. And if they're being vulnerable to tell you, you have to protect that vulnerability. You got to protect it. You have to nurture with care, because now it's a deeper level of communication. It's a deeper level of letting you in. So if they're letting you in, listen to them. They'll tell you everything about themselves, right? And if they're telling you, you got to respect that, because now it takes you deeper into a deeper level of you guys is building and bonding, which will help you now navigate to the next level of building this healthy, long-lasting relationship. That is so important, And when you listen, don't ever throw it in their face. Be wise to maintain patience. Patience will be your best friend. Be wise as the one that's being sabotaged, right? Be wise. Be patient. Hear them out. And when they're done, just be open arms to embrace them, because they have done a great job communicating with you. The reason why relationships don't work after being sabotaged, if you try to rebuild, is because your own tongue destroys it. You just come in because you're angry because you got sabotaged, right? So you're angry and you're upset and you want to demand, answers right now, and you come out aggressive and you come out so strong that the person's like, oh, they cannot even talk, they cannot even be themselves, they're not even comfortable, so they back out and ghost, they're gone. So be mindful of that, because why? Key things, communication. But if they tell you, well, the snoring thing, if that person is reaching out and saying, I'd really like to be with you, but we got to figure out, then that's when you guys brainstorm together, because compromise is when the both of you are able to communicate and be on the same page on one situation, and so you communicate and understand and create a solution for the issue, for the situation, so that way you can continue to the next level. But the key thing is communication. Communication is your best friend, right? Being able to communicate, being able to listen, but also being able to be patient. When you compromise, you're able to go. But the thing is that we just do not know how to communicate, and we do not know how to compromise, and that's where the sabotages come into play, and then it destroys everything, and on to the next person with the exact same cycle. So that's what I gotta say for right now. If you have any questions, by all means, you can actually message me on my IG page, If It Inspires, and I can answer them there. Even right here on your YouTube channel, you can message me and I'll communicate. If you have anything that you want me to talk about, any kind of topics, by all means, you can message me on my IG page, If It Inspires, as well too, or message me on YouTube, and I will definitely talk about whatever topics you have in your mind. But in the meantime, thank you for your time. I hope that helps. Just remember, patience is everything, but the two things that you need most is communication and compromise in a situation that somebody has sabotaged. Because if I'm the sabotager and I sabotage something, but I come to talk to you because it is good, you are good for me, I'm being vulnerable to express myself to you, and I just need to make sure that I feel safe. But I don't know if you're gonna make me feel safe by me being open and communicating with you, but I would love to feel safe that I can talk to you, because if I can do that, I can talk to you about anything at any given time for the rest of my life. So it's so vital that you're able to hear me out and make me feel comfortable, and vice versa. It works both ways. That way the sabotaging will be in time eliminated from the equation of us building a union. Anyway, Have a great day. One love, big hugs, and until next time, peace already.